DMs. They be silent like base hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you wanna...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Seattle Seahawks. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready, 18, fight in.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A good start. One play, 10 yards.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find the target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets that big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, his first throw in his playoff matchup is intercepted. Picked up by Trey Amos. And the Commanders will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
Check, hurt, 18, cut, ready.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Off the play fake, Daniels. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
And in the run-up to this championship game, so much was made about how would this offense hold up on the road in a hostile environment. Well, that's not the definitive answer, but what a great first answer from them, that big play right there.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lane. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Commanders have struck first in this NFC title game. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Right side to Watson. Just a gain of a couple there. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
70, 60 average, 60 average. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Cougar 19. Let's go now. 19 tight. Check, 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 check.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a...
And he will score! Touchdown, Seattle! Christian Watson, 28 yards. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles. It was better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Play action, now it's Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Center. On a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Man, it's caught inside the 10. It's a gain of 35.
What a first quarter he's been putting together. He scored the touchdown earlier, and he's in phase right out of the gate. Right now, he's playing with such confidence, he doesn't believe that they have an answer for him no matter what they do on defense. And here's another big play to prove his point.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
Check the Eagles. Check, check. Check, smash, check, smash.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there, now second and goal.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
2nd and goal from the 1. Daniel's going to try to sneak, and he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and Washington has taken the lead. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Here we go, here we go. 69, Bronco 80. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
They'll drop the throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
79 Bronco.
Looking to throw. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. Don't like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and that'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And he stopped immediately there. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Daniels looking to throw. That is caught. And he will to be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 60 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line. A quick throw complete to Chark. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out.
60 Eagles, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Well, they go play action. Daniels. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now Daniels. To the right side and caught by Simmett. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Hawk 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
It's 2nd and 8.
Trap 60, trap 60. 19 Lions. Mustang 19. Hey. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's 2nd and 8. He's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That'll pick up the 1st down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Just need a yard here, 2nd and
1. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
18, 5 here.
49-yard line.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Panther 11, Panther 11.
He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He'll wind up getting just a yard. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Warrior 70. Ready.
They'll go with a keeper. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
It's a gain of 2.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line. Now this time he'll look to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Touchdown, Seahawks. Christian Watson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second, we do have a flag. And that flag accepted. (17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get it behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First down, Washington.
Hold it ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. Rolling to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Derek Hall able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Here's Daniels. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, right?
To throw is Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Looks like this will be the drive they come up empty after a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on those first 3 drives.
Yeah, but shed no tears for them, okay? So they come up empty on one, but as you noted, they put plenty of points on the board. They don't look close to being done in this one. A lot of adjustments still needing to be made on the defensive side of the field.
And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll audible to something else.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Go street.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
79 Broncos.
They'll set up to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. So certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Go.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Arises on to punt here as he gets this one away. Fielded at about the 28. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Wow, and that is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well. The offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
70 Timberwolves.
To the air goes Daniels. And the Seahawks defense gets to him and they bring him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this 1st half.
Bronco 80. Johnny Lion. Buffalo 18.
A final shot before break. Daniels. Eluding the pressure right. Now he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the 2nd half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. And doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs a year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the gun on 3rd down, Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And trouble trying the middle here. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 21.
Let's go now. Go.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
From the 20, here's the 2nd down and 9.
Stephanie! Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 60, Panther 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, ready?
Off the play fake, Daniels. This pass finds McCaffrey going across the middle. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's 3rd down. And now an audible here into something else.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Off the play fake, Daniels. They'll roll him out right. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
He's got his target. That's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jaden Daniels keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Commanders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
44-yard line.
19 Lions. Steady.
2nd and 1. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80.
Back to throw now on first down. Completed to Hyatt. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
On the set.
Another Seahawks. First down.
Go.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go.
Back to throw here. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos. Ready, right?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Christian Watson saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by York is up and good. And that will tie us at 24. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the third quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Flushed out right. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
A gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Cowboy 80.
Play action, now it's Daniels. And he'll just get rid of it.
And in the second half of the tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Washington going to send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
Now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. For the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
70 Timberwolves.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Cup 19, Cup 19.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
Well, you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings. But at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Touchdown. Christian Watson, 57 yards. And the Seahawks strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by York is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They need a touchdown to tie it. Of course, they know full well they won't have too many more possessions, if any, in this championship game. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, a gain of 9.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here we go, here we go.
And he is caught. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Over the middle, complete. It's Lane. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They run a draw here on second down. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Ready, ready.
First down, Washington.
Gravity Lions.
Right back to him on first down. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we?